Is Faeries a real deck in Standard? And after playing some games with this deck, my answer is no. I don't think it's good. And the main reason is the main payoff for this deck is Talion, the Kindly Lord, and I just don't think it's that great. Like, this doesn't do anything when it enters the battlefield, and then it's up to your opponent to really get its engine going. So, kind of that, and just the other cards that are around it just seem pretty weak overall. The Sleep-Cursed Faerie is okay. Like, playing this on turn 1 does turn on your ego drains and your Faerie Fencing, but it just doesn't do anything for a while, and it just sits there, and usually it's not that great. Also, you kind of get forced into playing some of these just because I think you really need another one-drop Faerie to turn on your ego drain or your Faerie Fencing. Otherwise, those cards are just so bad. The cards that have surprised me the most is the Messenger. I think this card has been pretty solid. You can really loot through your deck and build your board. And the Duelist is actually not bad either. So those are kind of like the best cards I found in this deck. And of course, Faerie Mastermind is always a solid card. So this was just kind of the build I came up with. We won 2 out of 3 games we played with this in the video. And I don't know. I think tribal and standard tribal decks in general just usually aren't very good, but maybe there's a different build or somebody can work with this to make it work a little bit better. But I just find the Faerie cards are overall pretty weak, and I don't think they synergize enough, and the payoff just isn't that great. So let me know what you think. Check out the games and decide for yourself. Sure. We'll keep this. It's a pretty good hand if they're playing mono red. We'll just flash in our Mastermind here. All right, maybe they're just playing blue-black control. Let's just get countered. Yep. So this hand's actually really bad then, since we're playing, since we just have a bunch of Faerie Fencing in our hands. And 0 of our counter spells. We'll just get rid of one of the untapped things here. That way we can attack. These having Ward 2 is pretty nice, though. I'm assuming they just have some spot removals. They can't get rid of them. But they're going to have a sweeper probably next turn. So maybe I don't want to play my Mastermind yet. All right, well, there's a go for the throat. They have to pay 4. All right, well, maybe they don't have a sweeper then, and we need to get our Mastermind down. Drawing a land there was pretty awful, too. We essentially have 2 dead cards in our hand. Okay, maybe they're not dead cards. We'll pay 1, so we'll get -4, -4. If they kill this, in response, we can flash in our Faerie Mastermind. So we still have a Faerie come into play. Okay, no spell. Another Make Disappear? No. Leyline Binding. All right. Perfect lands. We did need more lands. Just gonna pay the full 4 here in case they kill this. Somehow. I guess they couldn't because they only have 2 lands. Now I'm wishing I held on to a land, so I wouldn't have to discard there. It's a little awkward. I feel like 1 sweeper and we're just done for. A briefcase. Okay. All right, maybe we got one. Maybe we'll get one here. Wow, this is tough. This is a really tough call, but I think I want to get rid of the Spell Pierce. All right, what you got? Goodbye, Atraxa. All right, good thing we got rid of... Oh, God. I was like... Good thing we got rid of the Atraxa. What a draw. Well, if they didn't draw the Breach, we could have won. But they drew the Breach. So, what can you do? Maybe we missed... I think we could have... If we went back in this game, we had that turn where we could have played the Mastermind instead of untapping to play around a sweeper. And I think if we would have done that, we could have had the extra 2 points of damage. So that's a little unfortunate. We still have a chance, right? We could draw another Faerie Fencing and kill the Atraxa and be able to attack for lethal. Still possible. Oh. I'm trying to think. I mean, I would need, what? 4 mana for the fencing. No, 5 mana, right? So it gets 3. It costs 1 to cast. So 4 mana. So I can't play this to get like another draw. I just have to hope. Oh, wait. Does that do it? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, baby. Oh, what a nut draw. What a nut draw. Oh, God. All right. Couple good draws from both of us, but we got really lucky there. All right. Sand looks reasonable. Mono red, classic. Classic mono red. This is when this deck just feels really horrible. No 1-drop on your turn 1, and you're on the draw against mono red. They already got a squee. Definitely have to block the squee. I think we'll just play this, and then we'll Faerie Fencing the Feldon. Actually, we're probably going to have to kill that. Block here. We'll just choose 1. They have a lot of 1-drops still. So a spear, check. 2 damage spells. Alright. They have a dragon? No. Play with fire, we get to draw a card. Got him. We're still probably dead, but hey, we got it. My Faerie's untapped. Drew a bunch of land. That's, you know, perfect. That's a big 5/4. Oh, wow, they're attacking that. Why not just, like, go for the kill? We lose a life from this, which is important to note. But yeah, let's block here. All right, well, anything other than a land would have been really good for us. I mean, maybe we're not dead yet. Probably, though. Yep. We're dead. All right. What can you do? Okay, this hand's okay, I guess. We can play a turn 1 Faerie and hold up Spell Stutter and then into Messenger. Would like a 2-drop Faerie, but we'll take this, I think. Can't do anything but pass the turn. Reinforced Ronin. Card's pretty annoying, so I'm just going to go ahead and counter that. Alright, we'll play our Messenger. Next turn we can play a Messenger and hold up Spell Pierce, so that could be pretty nice. Are these artifacts? Yeah, they are. It's going to be big. And they have Vigilance. It's pretty good. Maybe we'll just do this on 1. Kind of need to find a removal spell. We're going to take another really big hit here. I don't know about the Lord, honestly. All right. Show me the lightning strike. More pump spell. Oh, voltage surge. At least I get to draw a card. And they had to sack that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just play a Messenger and we can hold up Spell Pierce. Do I want the Ego Drain? I can see their last card. I think I do. I don't know if the Spell Pierce is going to be that great anymore, so maybe we'll just discard it. I'm going to discard the Mastermind. All right, they had a land. It's not good. Should have discarded the Eldraine. A little surprised they played that land, honestly. Seemed like having 2/1/1s with haste would be better here. Well, there's a card we can discard. I think I just like attacking with everything here. And I can always untap this as well. All right, well, now we have a Spell Stutter. Should be pretty solid here. I think we're in a good spot. I can untap this Faerie, and I can sit on this Stutter. All right, GG's.